tonight, the crowd and all that stuff. And Floyd, I'll ask you about kind of, you know, how you handled the zone, that kind of thing, because they kind of played zone almost entirely in the second half. And we'll kind of leave it at that. Sound good with you guys?
Sounds great.
Okay. All right, I'm here with head coach Paul Trevor and senior forward Floyd Wormley following tonight's 74-67 loss at Chico State to Open Conference. Coach, first off, real quick, give me your thoughts on the night.
Well, I love the atmosphere. I love the energy in the gym. I thought it was a tremendous environment for basketball. I thought our guys played really, really hard, and we played together. We didn't make enough plays down the stretch. I think we kind of got worn down, and they went to the zone, and we became a little ineffective against the zone. And late in the game, I mean, we were not very effective against it in the second half. We were not getting good penetration. We were kind of playing on the perimeter, dancing around, and we needed to get more attacking into the paint. And we did it late, but we didn't. We kind of fell asleep for a little while out there.
Okay, so there was a tweet that went out today that said December 4th game that has a March 4th feel. Would you say that's pretty accurate?
For sure, for sure. Chico State, I guess they were picked to win our league, and it's always a big rivalry game, and especially because we're an up-and-coming program. I mean, we consider ourselves one of the top teams in the West region, and so you know, one of the top programs. So we want to go out there and we want to play against the best, and that's why, you know, it's such a big marquee game. I think Chico treated it like a big game too. You know, they were pretty excited. I haven't seen Chico so excited for beating San Francisco State in a long time, which is great. That's a sign of respect. It's a sign of respect, and we have a ton of respect for them also, and so. You know, I can't wait for the next showdown up there in Chico. But right now, we've got to regroup and we've got to focus and we've got to be able to go beat Stanislaus tomorrow night. And the CCA, I can't remember the last time there was an undefeated team in the CCA. I don't know if ever there's been an undefeated team in the CCA. So it's a long year, it's a long journey, and you have to know what it feels like to lose to really appreciate winning.
All right, one more follow-up question to you real quick, and then we'll go to Floyd. Your entire team, except for one player, scored tonight. You only had one player in double figures. Kind of talk about the depth that you guys had tonight, and what do you feel like that's going to do for you guys moving forward?
Well, I think it helps us in a lot of ways because we can rotate a lot of guys, and you know, Floyd logged the bulk of minutes tonight. I know Floyd was in there for 37 minutes, which could hurt him tomorrow night. But for the rest of our guys, we should be pretty fresh, and we should be able to come out and get after guys tomorrow night and play at a high level. You know, the CCA is back to back, and it's tough. You got to have a lot of bodies, and we have a lot of talented guys, and tomorrow night, hopefully somebody steps up and helps us win that game.
All right, Floyd, we'll kind of transition to you. Third time now you've played in a TV game. Kind of talk about what that adds to, you know, to the feel of the game.
The game's more intense, definitely. With the atmosphere and the crowd, we just want to play harder and play hard for our crowd. They come out and support us. So it's just a very intense feel. We feel it and we want to come out and play hard.
All right. So predominantly the entire second half, you saw a lot of zone tonight. Kind of talk about what you guys did out there to kind of try to get around that.
Well, the zone, they couldn't stop us in the man. They retreated to the zone. When we got in the middle, we were breaking it down and driving. We were making plays. Just down the stretch, we just couldn't hit shots. I don't think it really. They didn't really stop us because we did hit shots out of it, broke it down, but just towards the end we couldn't hit shots.
Okay, and so for you personally, kind of quiet night scoring, but you were really big on the, you know, getting the ball movement. You had 7 assists tonight. Kind of talk about that part of your game that is, you know, kind of coming out.
They were guarding me pretty tight, so every time I drive, I felt like there was someone collapsing on me. My teammates were open, I was hitting them, they were making their shots, so it's easy when they play like that.
Thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to open it up to everyone else now. So, guys, fire away.
Despite the loss, what were you most proud of how your team performed tonight?
I'm very proud of them. I thought we competed. I thought we competed. We talked about playing hard and we talked about playing together, and I thought we did that. It's unfortunate that somebody has to lose, but Chico's a good program. It's a good battle, and it just didn't go our way tonight. But I guarantee you, we'll regroup and we'll get better. And we'll get better from it. We'll watch film and we'll be back at it again. Yeah, so I'm very proud.
Did get into foul trouble like kind of alter your game plan towards?
Not really. I didn't really notice it too much. I mean, So who was there? That was, Warren got late foul trouble, right? And then John McMurray. Not too much. I mean, I was rotating a lot of bodies in there. I thought when I put Trevin Duffy in there, he gave us great energy. You know, he was penetrating. I probably should have gone back to him a little bit. You know, he was really getting in the paint and creating some things, and I probably should have gone back to him. But down the stretch down there, Warren was making some plays too. So maybe I should have gone with both those guys. You know, it's hard as a coach because you got to really pick it out. You got your shooters, you got your drivers, and you got your guys. You know, so it was just I went with what I thought was going to work, and it didn't work out tonight. Yeah.
Floyd, you mentioned that you play harder when there's this big crowd. You want to try to play harder. Is there any other impact that a crowd like this has on you when you're on the court?
For me, I feel like it helps me play better. More pressure. Pressure helps me play better. I didn't score a lot tonight, but that really didn't hurt us because my teammates were hitting shots. And I think I probably got my career high in assists. So I like the pressure.
You guys are up most throughout the games. What went wrong the last minute that allowed the other team to come back and win?
Well, I think we had some breakdowns. It might have been fatigue. We had some I don't want to say young errors. We had some new errors, some mistakes, some lazy passes, and they capitalized on it. You know, we weren't real efficient with the ball late in the game, and we took some bad shots. We made some bad decisions, and as soon as we did that, they jumped on us. And that's why they've won the conference so many times, because as soon as you make a mistake, they capitalize, they jump on it. If you're playing a team that's not as good, they might give it back to you. But Chico's not going to give it back to you. Chico's going to take it, and they're going to let you know you made a mistake. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, to beat the best, you got to limit your mistakes, and you got to really execute your plan. And we're going to learn from that. So I think that's what happened. We made some key mistakes down the stretch. We lost some shooters. We didn't come up with some rebounds. We didn't make some plays. And that's what you got to do to win those games.
Question over here.
They pushed out. It wasn't, well, they were manning us, and they couldn't guard us. And so they went to their zone, and then we were still shooting the lights out. And then what happened is they started extending their zone really far out. If you notice, they kept jumping lanes, and there were some big gaps, and we weren't penetrating the zone well enough. Late in the game, we started penetrating the zone, but it was too late. It was too late. We didn't make the correct adjustment in enough time. There's big gaps, and we didn't attack those gaps. We kind of danced around the perimeter, and we need to get in there and get some grit going. You know.
Last question. Anyone? Okay, we're good.